Hey guys, this is Yassin. Welcome to another video. What is the total cost of the USMLE journey? And I'm going to add another part, which is it worth it? Without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start with the Ecfmg registration. So in order to take the USMLE exam, you have to register yourself and get an ID with the Ecfmg, and this costs about $135. Now your account is registered and you're ready to take the first board exam, right? The first board exam is step 1 exam, right? And step 1 exam costs about $975 plus the surcharge. If you're, for example, in the US, outside the US, you're gonna pay a surcharge for that, $180. So total step 1 is about $1,155. If you're gonna buy extra resources like the UWorld, Pathoma, BNB, you're gonna have to pay for these resources as well. Step 2 CK costs about $975 plus the surcharge, which is about $200. So total $1,175. Let's say for the sake of the, for this video, that you are gonna buy MBMEs. If you are gonna buy 3 MBMEs for step 1, you're gonna add $180 on top of that. So yeah, this is for step 1 and step 2. If you're gonna buy, most of the time people buy step 2 resources, which is, the UWorld 3 months at least, which costs around $369, and the MBME is $180. So total step 2 preparation is about $1,725. Now you're done with step 1, step 2. Now for the OET exam, the OET exam costs around $500. Okay, so till now the board exams cost around $3,694. Okay, about $3,694 without the study resources. Okay, so let's say you're gonna buy study resources. Okay, you're gonna buy UWorld 3 months for $369. You're gonna buy Boards and Beyond 3 months for $129. You're gonna buy first aid, whatever that costs. I mean, it's just paper. Sketchy Micro for 6 months, which is $269. Pathoma, which is $85. And yeah, and the MBMEs, like I said, which is $180. Okay, so now we're done with the board exams, right? Now for the Ecfmg certification. So now you're done with the board exams, you want to be Ecfmg certified. How does that cost? It costs around $1,000. So $900 for the certification and $100 to verify the credentials, whatever that means. Okay. Now you're done with your, exams. You're okay, or you're having fun. Now for a little bit annoying part of the USMLE journey, which starts in America. Okay. Electives. Okay. So now you scored well in the step 1 and step 2 CK. Now it's time for proving yourself to the US hospitals in electives and getting letters of recommendation. Let's say around $1,500 for one elective. So let's say you're going to take 3 electives for $4,500 in order to get 3 letters of recommendation. In the electives, you're going to need malpractice insurance, you're going to need a health insurance, and that costs around total, let's say the electives will cost you like a shit ton of money, honestly. Yeah. So because you have to calculate the flights, you have to calculate the the accommodation and food and that stuff. So electives will yield around $8,500. I just calculated that. I don't want to bother you with the details. You can calculate it on your own, because it varies from a person to person, right? So flights could change tomorrow. Flights could be very cheap sometimes. Flights could be very expensive sometimes. So depend on when are you going to search for that. Anyway, in order to travel to the United States to do elective, you have to have a visa, right? So either you have a green card or you're an American, or you have a visa, right? I just searched for the B1, B2 visa. It's about $169. And the flight's around $1,000, like I said. So I will calculate all that in the end and tell you exactly, the surprising number. The token after you're done with electives, now you're applying for the match. You have to buy something called ERAS token, which costs around $150. NRMP token costs $85. A fee to send your transcript costs $80. Yeah. Okay, and of course you're done with the verification stuff that they're looking for. Now you have to apply for the match, which like for the programs. If you're gonna apply for 150 programs like any IMG, you're gonna pay $3,500. That's it. Okay, $3,560 if you're gonna apply for 150 internal medicine programs to pay for that. So yeah, you're gonna pay $1,000 in order to go to the US. Let's say you are accepted and have 5 interviews, which is the average for an IMG. You're gonna pay $3,500 for that in order, accommodation, Airbnb, food, hotels, all that stuff, or you're gonna just rent an apartment, which is kind of hard in each state you go to. So yeah, J1 visa. When you get accepted in one of the programs, you're gonna pay $500 to $1,000 for the visa to be, to be processed. Okay, so in total, that's surprising, but that's it. $22,069. Okay, that's a lot of money. That's to get your first job as a doctor in the United States. And the question here, is it worth it? And my answer is yes, 100% worth it. The first salary you're gonna get is $60,000 a year. Okay, the first salary. After you finish residency, the salary will jump up right after residency. 3 years, 5 years after residency, you're gonna get after tax at least $170,000 a year. So $22,000 in order for you to get these big bucks. That's pretty worth it to me. So I'm gonna talk in another video on, is it worth it for you to pursue the USMLE or not? Okay, and I'm gonna prove to you that it is worth it. As a physician, as a young student, it's definitely worth it if you want to be a good physician and a good doctor and earn a lot of money in any country, not only the United States. If you want to go to the Dubai, if you want to go to any to Qatar, for example, you're gonna be welcome anywhere in the world. Okay, and that's enough to me. That's it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next video because it's gonna have a lot of information. Yeah, good luck.